Alright, so we're going to start spawning some Roblox instances with a script. Right before that, though, I want to do one more thing on tables. It'll help understand what's going on just a bit more. So I'm going to make a table, call it person. I can actually set, I guess you could call it a variable inside of a table. So like I could go weight equals 1. Now this isn't indexed. I can't, let me show you what I mean. So if that weight equals 1 it looks like it's inside the first index, but when I go and print it, it's not there. So they aren't indexed if you set it to a variable, and you don't need local inside of tables because it's always local. You can't access this outside of that table. You always have to do, the table name, which would be person, then a dot, and then weight, and then that'll print 1. That being said, I can add more things like height equals 100, and we print that height too. You can see that printed. I can set stuff to like I can put functions inside of these too as that variable, and I can say print person walking, and then if I don't have to print that, I can just do person dot walk with the parentheses because it's a function, and it'll print person walking. What else? I can also connect a function to the actual table. I do local function person colon walk. I'm going to delete that other function too. So yeah, those functions can't be local if it's a colon. I'm not explaining this fully. I'm just letting you know like what's possible. I can get into this later whenever we get into meta tables and stuff, but this is just to show you. So I can do person walking, and then I can call person walk. It'll also print person walking. So why I did that is because Roblox has a few things defined already. So I can do local part equals instance dot new, and then the part as the string. So that'll so this instance is already defined by the Roblox programmers, and dot new is a function inside, and it's part. It's going to create a new part. And let's say that that part is a table. This is just for like demonstration. We're not actually going to use this table, but like the part has stuff in it like parent is equal to nil. We'll get into more data types here soon too. And like transparency is equal to 0, and stuff like that, properties that you can change. And so I'm going to go into our actual workspace here, insert a part. If I click on it, you can see in my bottom right all of these properties come into play. You can think of this part as the table identifier, and then all of these properties are what's inside of it. And then workspace is its own table with this camera, terrain, the script, the base plate, the part, all of that's inside of the workspace table. Now that's not quite exactly how it is. Again, I'll have to go into meta tables eventually, but you get the gist of it. So we have this new part, and it's not the same as that. I'm going to delete that. So we have this part, and we need to set the parent is equal to workspace. Again, workspace is already defined. Workspace is the workspace inside of your Explorer. And yeah, let's hit run and see. There's our part that we generated. And if I can do part.transparency equals 0.5. You can see it's transparent. Maybe this will help more with visualization, but it might just make it more confusing. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to make this for loop. You don't have to know this yet. I'll get into for loops and conditional statements and other simple stuff like that here in the next few videos. But workspace, has a function connected to it called getChildren. And what it'll do is that function will return a table of, everything inside of it. And yeah, here's going back to, it's like a table. If I hit run, there's our camera, our base plate, our terrain, our script, everything that's, inside of workspace. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.